Welcome back. So the bulls are managing to retain some green as we get set to wind down the week. Let's bring in Nimesh and figure out what the chatter has been like today. Nimesh, I'm guessing people are heaving a sigh of relief that at least for today we've not had bad news, bank blow up, some crisis or the other.
Well, should be today's another day of volatile day of trade. But again, if you look at even yesterday's trade, the 16,800 is acting as a very strong support now, and that's a bit of a relief as well. And that's the reason why some bit of action is back even at the HNI desk. I guess the volume today will be on the higher side because of the FTSE rebalancing and the Bharat 22 rebalancing as well. So FTSE itself will lead to an inflow of close to $400 million. So that's why the FI number may look a little large today on the back of that. But even yesterday the feedback was some bit of risk on is back among larger HNIs, and that seems to be there today as well. So I guess 16,800 will act as a very strong near-term support for the Nifty, and maybe you can see a bit of a pullback as well. Remember, the market is net short as well on the larger side, so that may help in terms of a short covering rally. I guess the big trigger to watch will be the next Fed meet, which is on 22nd. So that will be a big trigger to watch out for. I guess the market is also waiting for that trigger to be out of the way, and then maybe we'll see a bit of an up move or a short covering rally as well. That's the overall feedback that I'm picking up. I guess the big sector of the day is clearly technology on the back of short covering, and also there is a bit of buying is back from larger institutions. So that's helping the Nifty. But broadly, it looks like some bit of risk on is back, and I guess the big trigger to watch will be the Fed meet next week.
Nimesh, thank you for that. Last leg of the up move to levels of 17,100 has been led by the banks. So the Nifty Bank is up 500 points. It's over a percentage point gain. And pull up HDFC Bank, HDFC Limited, State Bank of India and Kotak Mahindra Bank. These are amongst the big movers in the last 10 minutes. There you have that intraday chart. After 3 p.m., there is a vertical up move in these stocks. Nimesh, what about the individual stocks that you're looking at today?
Well, before I talk about the individual names, Rima, a couple of reasons why the bank Nifty is in a big up move. One, of course, there is a big FTSE rebalancing in Kotak Mahindra Bank of $70 to $80 million. So that was expected, in the last half an hour, you'll see a bit of an uptick in Kotak Mahindra Bank. So that's helping that move. And of course, there was a news flash as well about HDFC Bank getting the NCLT merger. So NCLT approval for the merger. I guess that's the reason why we're seeing a big up move in the Nifty Bank. Coming to individual names first, now the first stock is ITC. That's part of the Bharat 22 rebalancing, and hence huge volumes on that stock. There is a block as well of 50 lakh shares, and the overall feedback is maybe one of the large FIs sold in today's block deal as well. So the disclosure could be important as far as ITC is concerned outside of the FTSE rebalancing flow. So that's the first one. The second stock is AB Capital. Within the NBFCs, this is one stock which is buzzing in trade today, good volumes as well. And the overall anticipation is maybe you're going to see a corporate development in that company very, very soon. So that's something to track as far as AB Capital is concerned. The third stock is GMR Infra, that is GMR Airports now. There is a board meeting scheduled today for fundraising. It's likely to be an FCCB to a large investor. But apart from fundraising, I believe there's going to be some corporate development as well by virtue of some reverse merger. So that's something to track as far as GMR Infra is concerned. And the last stock is Reddington. Been consolidating in a very narrow range, but now some small buying is back at a leading FI desk. So some bit of buying traction in Reddington after a very long time. So that's part of my charter list as well.
All right, Nimesh, thank you very much. Appreciate you joining in with